This is where a Luis Robert Jr. trade to the Yankees makes sense. Okay, we know that there's a good chance they could lose Cody Bellinger and Trent Grisham, and the only two guys that are talked about as options to replace them, Stephen Kwan and Kyle Tucker, all share the same characteristic. Every one of them is lefty at the plate, lefty hitter. Aaron Judge is the only right-handed hitter at the plate, and the guys they have coming up, either Jason Dominguez or Spencer Jones, all lefties. Luis Robert provides an opportunity for them to add a right-handed bat who's also a bona fide center fielder. None of those guys I mentioned, with the exception of Spencer Jones, is a bona fide center fielder. They all profile better at left or corner outfield spot. Okay, Luis Robert is a prototypical bona fide center fielder who's also an elite defender. Now, he's coming off a little bit of a down year, a couple down years, because of some injury and so on and so forth, but there's some characteristics that are good, right? His stats weren't flashy. He's also playing with the worst record in baseball, the worst team in baseball, the White Sox. He had 14 home runs, but his splits are interesting. If you want to add a righty here who hits lefties well, he has an OPS career against lefties of 843. It's 200 points higher than his OPS against righties. Okay, so right-handed bat who can add variety to this lineup, who also plays elite defense in the outfield. And if you don't want to start Spencer Jones, let's just say you don't trade Spencer Jones, right? You don't trade him and you plan on getting him a shot to win the job out of spring training. Okay, fair enough. You still need a fourth outfielder. Let's just say that you bring one of Bellinger, Tucker, or Kwan, or one of these guys back. You still need another outfielder. And if Spencer Jones is the guy, you can ease him in. Luis Robert has 1 year left on his deal before he's a free agent in arbitration. So those things make sense as an option. Where it doesn't make sense is if the White Sox want the Yankees to pick up the entire $20 million option for 2026 and give up a lot of prospects. Both of those do not make sense. This is where the Yankees can affordably go elsewhere, get other guys that I've mentioned as well. But in terms of being a prototypical center fielder, Luis Robert is one of the few guys who fits the bill who could be available. And it talks about the White Sox wanted to bring him back and so on and so forth, but if you can get somebody to take that off, even half of it off their docket, off their payroll, it might make sense to look into Luis Robert. And he could be a breath of fresh air for the Yankees, another righty bat. And we need more righty bats who can hit lefties well. If you look at what the Blue Jays did to the Dodgers last night, they pounded the Dodgers with their righty bats. We could use another one. Let me know what your thoughts are.